Hey everyone, welcome back to Poison People MTG. My name's Elena, and we're going to be opening a set booster box of Commander Legends Dungeons & Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate. Hope you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me for the shaky camera. The cutting device I was using was not cutting properly. I kind of damaged the box a little bit, which bothers my OCD, but it'll be alright. In this set, we're hoping to get some Elder Dragons or some of the Dually lands. I kind of feel like they misnamed some of the dragons. Like the Gold Dragon should have been the one that gave you treasure tokens when you did combat damage to a player. Hey, is that Dave Navarro on there? Just in case you guys aren't familiar, that's Boo that Minx is throwing right there. And he's all over the packs. A flying hamster! I hope you guys don't mind the shaky camera too much, because I think it's going to happen a few more times. I think this one is a very beautiful art card. I'm happy they did these type of lands again. I liked reading the flavor text. Well, would you look at that? They reprinted Nature's Lore. This card right here is kind of crazy. Ward is pay 9 life. I got excited for a second. I thought that was an Elder Dragon. That Earthquake Dragon is pretty sick. That guy looks pretty fun too, the Chaos Crafter. You can tap him and sacrifice a non-creature artifact, and then you can tap him to sacrifice a creature artifact, and he can make 2 treasure tokens, so it kind of keeps building on itself, which is nice. I must say, I'm very impressed with this set so far, and I'm really loving this art. I love snake art. Coming up here soon, you got the Goggles of Night. I think they kind of look like a furry bra, like a bra. They did quite a few reprints in this set, and the Diamond Cycles was reprinted. There's Charcoal Diamond. I was a little upset I didn't get any foil alternate art diamonds. I bet those look pretty sweet. They reprinted Lightning Bolt. There's a Guiding Bolt. They reprinted Burnished Heart and Cast Down. I was very impressed with this guy. I love demons, and now my demons are going to get +1/+1 in lifelink. And not only that, he spits out a 1/1 devil that does a damage when it dies. That's pretty cool. That was Raphael, Fiendish Savior. So here goes the Lord of Murder. Like, goading is cool, but when you're the only player left, and there's nobody else to attack but you, I don't know if putting a 1/1 counter on a creature is a good idea, because then it has to come at you. So I'm not too thrilled with this card. But the name's cool. And he's a god. What can you do? Oh, and here goes another Lord of Murder. Same card. This 5/3 Human Barbarian's not too bad either. And that skeleton token was super cool. I love the art on it. On to the next pack. What are we going to get in here? Let us see, let us see. So Tina and I tried to play D&D a while back, and it was fun, but I didn't learn the game quite enough. But that art card that just went by was a barbarian tiefling, and that was her character, so I had to hurry up and show her. And that bear was pretty gross. He had 1,000,000 abilities, and he was a 2-drop. He couldn't be countered. He had trample, reach, ward 2, and vigilance. I think WotC has heard the cry of the bear tribal people. Oh, they reprinted Arcane Encyclopedia. Not too impressed with the Lord of Bones. Moving on. Even though he is a 7/5, which isn't too bad. Oh my god. Blue foil etches. Those are beautiful. And look at that. They turned a Piper into an artifact. Monster Manual. The activated ability costs 1 more than a Piper, though. We got us a foily plains. Wow, look at it shine. I just wanted to take a little time out of this video to say Happy Pride Month, everyone. Yes, even us folks that are a bit different love MTG too. Recently, there was a secret layer drop that had Pride Month theme to it, and I was very, very tempted to buy it. But they didn't really have cards that I wanted in there, so it was kind of a letdown. But I'm happy to see that WotC appreciates the gay community. Also, I'm not a very big Commander player, but I am a huge fan of Magic cards. So I still picked up this set, but I don't know how many of the cards I'm going to be able to use that are just for Commander. So that kind of bummed me out also. But there's enough of the good cards in here to keep me excited about the set. I was very amused by Initiative and the new dungeon. Oh look, it's Merlin! Recently, Tina and I went shopping for some fireworks, and we happened to find a firework for a decent price that had Merlin on it, so we went ahead and we grabbed it. Woo! I saw Poison the Blade. Got me excited for a second. Anything to do with poison makes my eyes pop open. Wow, those foil edged cards look really nice. I kind of just glazed over Owl Bear Cub. It's pretty gross. There's the Initiative. But anyway, Owl Bear Cub has an ability called Mama's Coming, and whenever he attacks a player who controls 8 or more lands, you look at the top 8 cards of your library, and you put a creature card from among them onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that player. And then you put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. And he only costs like 3. He's 2 colorless and a green to play, and he's a 3/3, so that's a pretty nice card. I think it's undervalued. I couldn't figure out how to look at that art card. I think it's a dragon of some sort, but I'm not sure. I had a lot of fun with some of the names of these cards. For example, Ragadraga is coming up, and that's just a fun name to say, Ragadraga. His abilities are pretty gross too. He gives creatures with mana abilities +2/+2, and whenever a creature you control with a mana ability attacks you, untap it, and whenever you cast a spell, if at least 7 mana was spent to cast the untap target creature, and it gets +7/+7 and gains trample to end a turn. So it can make your mana dorks just get crazy. Barroom Brawl is kind of cool. You gotta fight a creature that the player to your left owns, and then they can copy that spell until it goes like all the way around the table. I don't know if it even has to stop. I guess it wouldn't be any fun if the player after the first didn't have anything to fight, because then it would end the chain. But it would be cool just to make sure a bunch of creatures get off the board. Don't you love it when a 2 casting cost sorcery can create so much chaos? I know I love it. I keep seeing reprint after reprint. Here in a little while, you're going to see Pilgrim's Eye coming up. Dragon, reprint, bird. There goes a bunch of Commander-only cards, including Noble Heritage. It looks pretty cool, though. I like the veil thing. It kind of reminds me of Raised by Wolves. If you haven't seen that series, go ahead and look at it. It's pretty cool. They reprinted Traverse the Outlands, but hey, I got a Sea of Clouds. I got a Hellevault, which is worth like nothing. I don't understand why they would put that card on the list. It was trash when it came out, and it's still trash. Well, I guess it might be good in Blink type decks when you need your creatures to do their enter the battlefield effects. I wanted to read to you what WotC has on their website about the secret layer for Pride 2022. So it says, WotC's theme for Pride 2022 focuses on how far we've come, what it took to get here, and what still lies ahead. Our celebration this year is a result of love, dedication, vulnerability, and authenticity. LGBTQIA2S+, which means lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, and two-spirit, plus Wizard employees, allies, and partners collaborated to create Pride experiences we hope resonate with the community. To celebrate with fans, we have already released Secret Lair Pride Across the Multiverse, with 50% of all sales donated to the Trevor Project. Accompanying the Secret Lair drop is also a new lore featuring Entangled Planeswalkers and an adorable short. Sorry, that was hard to read. We also partnered with Ultra Pro and MTG Pro Shop on exclusive Pride Across the Multiverse playmats and apparel, also supporting the Trevor Project, on sale now. On a personal note, I revere Pride Month as a reminder to love ourselves, value the identities and expressions of others, and to see people where they are. Everyone's journey in life is unique. We're all at different points, and the path we endeavor to find self-actualization vary in difficulty, resources, support, and spirit. What does pride mean to you? For so very many people, pride is an important time of commemoration, observance, acknowledgement, and visibility for the LGBTQIA2S+ community with historic and current roots in LGBTQ activism. Anything I write about the Stonewall Uprising will pale in comparison to the thousands of interviews, books, videos, and more discussing the bravery, courage, and sacrifice of people like Marsha P. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, and so many more on June 28, 1969 and beyond. Despite the significant progress society has made in the last 50-plus years, we are still striving to create a world where all LGBTQIA2S+ youth and adults can not only live, but thrive. That's one of the many reasons I'm excited we're partnering with the Trevor Project, the world's largest suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for LGBTQ young people. Wizards has successfully increased and will continue to improve representation of LGBTQIA2S+ and other marginalized peoples in our country, games, and media. We hope you'll bear with us as we, the humans behind the logo, continue to learn and grow in a changing landscape within our similarly changing organization. We see you, we hear you, and we will continue to focus on authentic actions versus words. I hope you see the care and intentionality of Pride Across the Multiverse's card choices, art, and lore as examples of this. Happy Pride to you, your friends, your families, and your familiars from all of us at Wizards of the Coast. And the article was written by Jontel Layson Smith, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Alright, back to the cards. Here we got Fury of Avernus. I was excited about that card because it gives you an additional combat phase after any time you attack. If it was the first attack phase of the turn, of course. It would be too busted to keep continuing attacking and attacking and attacking. I think I was staring at that card so long because I was hoping it would have some sort of benefit even if you weren't playing Commander, but as you can see it doesn't. I wanted to talk about a card I saw earlier. It's called Nine Fingers Keen. It's a 4/4 menace. It costs 1 colorless, a black, a green, and a blue. And it has ward, pay 9 life. So if anybody wants to target that guy, you gotta pay 9 life. What he does is, when he deals combat damage to the player, you look at the top 9 cards of your library. You may put a gate card from among them onto the battlefield. Then if you control 9 or more gates, put the rest in your hand. Otherwise, put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order, which is pretty gross. I think it's very undervalued for putting 8 cards in your hand, minus the gate. Granted, you have to have 9 gates, but there are decks where all you want to have in your deck is gates, so that would be a good addition. Ooh, look, it's a Blade of Selves. That card was terribly expensive. I only had one of them. Now he's very affordable at $4.25. And this will be my second Dust Drinker, which is cool. That Wise Mentor is worth nothing, but he copies your adventure spells, which I think is somewhat valuable. Maybe it'll come up over time. Aw, look at the cute jellyfish. I didn't do much research on this set, so I'm going to have to use the scanner and go through all my cards to see if I got anything good. I only looked up specific cards that I saw in the video as far as price. I'd like to know everyone's opinions on this set. Let me know which cards you think will go up in value or which ones will come down. It's always fun to compare ideas. So don't be afraid to leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. I really enjoy doing these videos, and I'll probably do them for the foreseeable future. So I hope you guys stick with me for the long haul. I appreciate you. I see that I get a handful of views. Let me know you're there. Leave me a comment every now and again. There was a green and black card that I kind of glazed over earlier, but it's called Baba Lysaga, Night Witch. And it has a name that caught my attention. It made me think of like Baba Shark doo 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 doo, or Baba Witch doo 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 doo, Baba Witch. Her ability is pretty cool. You can tap her and sacrifice up to 3 permanents. And if there were 3 or more card types among the sacrificed permanents, each opponent loses 3 life, you gain 3 life, and you draw 3 cards. Hey, there's my first Elder Dragon! It's not the Treasure Dragon, but it should be. Getting free 1/1 Blue Fairy Dragon creature tokens with flying is pretty cool, though. 1 or 20. I'll take them. Wow, there's a lot of undervalued card. This Furball Flutist, he's a pretty awesome card. When he enters the battlefield, you gain control of target creature you don't control until end of turn. You untap it, and it gains haste and myriad till end of turn. That could be a game changer. I mean, granted he's 6 casting costs, but that's pretty gross. Oh, I think I saw this guy at a drag show the other night. LOL, JK. We only got 2 packs to go. Now I just want to take a moment again to say thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you would share my videos, that would be awesome. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd like to know you're there. And I'd love to hear any ideas you may have. Not too long ago, somebody commented that when I make my deck videos, I should list the cards in the deck. And I've been doing it for almost every single one. And I thought it was a fantastic addition. Ooh, that Kindred Discovery is pretty cool. You choose a creature type, and whenever a creature of that type enters the battlefield, you draw a card. I like that a lot. That's a lot of value right there, only for 5 mana. There's a lot of similar art cards in here that depict witches. There was like 3 different arts. I have to go back and look for the actual cards that have them on there, just to see what they all do. There's not very many more exciting cards, so it looks like I'm rushing through a few of these. But coming up is a card called Will's Reversal, and it looks like a dude's about to slap somebody. And I was like, hey look, there's Will Smith on the card. You get a 15+ on this one. It is quite a slap. Here she comes, the last pack of the box. This is always a sad time, because that means there's no more excitement. But there is always more boxes, and there's always going to be more magic cards. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Look for more videos about Baldur's Gate coming up. If you are a Commander player, let me know your thoughts about these sets. I especially want to hear somebody who plays Commander a lot and what they think about this, because I don't play Commander very often, so please enlighten me. This is the end of the video. I enjoyed opening this set. Talk to you guys soon.